Hey you, it's me. And here I have a nice cup of tea that I'm waiting for it to cool off. And I thought, well, while I'm waiting for it to cool off to drink, I could stop by and say hello. Things are going okay. Work is not great. I'm trying my best, but I'm just not getting the numbers, which means that I'm probably going to have to work more. I can do that at least, so that's a good thing. I can work more and make a little more money, hopefully, and get myself out of the hole that I am currently in. As far as food goes, I guess I get a little frustrated with Amber when she talks about her fasting and all that and how she's losing weight. I'm forced to fast at this moment. I do have a little quinoa left. I'm going to save that for when I need to take some painkillers for my teeth because they hurt sometimes. I'm also running out of coconut oil, which is why I gotta take the painkillers. And I can't take the painkillers unless I eat. And since the only thing I have left is quinoa, just a little bit of quinoa, maybe a bowl full, I've got to be sparing with that until I really need it, which sucks. Good thing is that tomorrow I will be expecting some more food. Amazon is pretty good with that. I didn't order from their fresh or grocery thing because honestly, it's expensive. All the fees and stuff that you have to pay for delivery. So what I've been doing is just taking, $5, $10 here or there, and just ordering directly from Amazon. I get overnight delivery because I do have Prime. And so, I can get my meat sticks and mac and cheese and, whatever I can get. Whatever is inexpensive, cheap, that will hopefully be filling enough. And so I got enough food that'll last me for a day or two. And then after that, it's all miracles right now. It's all miracles. I do have the fortune of having a job where I can get Amazon gift cards, once I reach a certain amount of time. So I've been using those gift cards to buy these foods to keep me going for the next day, which is, thank God it's something. Just having something is better than nothing. But it's frustrating, especially when you're watching someone like Chantal who just eats way beyond excess. I mean, she just eats constantly. And I just look at her and I just think, well, I'm not hungry anymore. I can't, especially the way she eats. And I hate to slam people for this. She's not a nice person. We already know that. But I guess it's feeder content, not fooder content, feeder content, where she smacks her mouth, and Amber does it too, smacks their mouth and makes it very loud, the chewing very loud, the crunching very loud. I hate it. It's just, it's so gross. I just kind of fast forward through those moments because they really gross me out. But yeah, just watching her chow down on all this food, and I just think, man, I just think of people like myself who are just, trying to go at it day by day, just trying to get anything, whether it's a freaking hot dog or it's like the meat sticks that you eat with a little mac and cheese or something, just anything, a couple eggs, just something to tide you over until the next day. And I hate seeing it. I really do. I've never been a big mukbang fan. Although I have been a fan of some of the creators, they just, seem like nice people, good people. But all the slurping and stuff, I can do without that. I don't mind watching people eat something. I mean, I've watched many times a Brad Tries, Brad Jones, and he never bothered me. I've watched, there's a lot of YouTubers. I can't think of them off the top of my head right now, but there are a lot of YouTubers that do tries, let's try all the different Twinkies in the world, or let's try all the different chips that they have by Pringles, or things like that. And I find those to be a lot of fun. I enjoy those, and they're not, I don't know, maybe those creators don't crunch like crazy and make it sound disgusting. I enjoy those things. I like to see what they think. My favorite still being Report of the Week. I think he is awesome. And I love watching him, talk about different fast food stuff. I can't buy any of this myself, but I think it's interesting to get his opinion. And my thoughts always are that if there comes a time where I want to eat, some fast food, then he's given me a leg up on what might be good. So, yeah, there's that. But, just watching people like Amber and Chantal and how they just gorge themselves on food, it really is just gross. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. It's just disgusting. And I'm not fat shaming or anything. Like I said, I am not a skinny girl, although I did lose a couple pounds by unintentionally fasting, I guess. That happens. But I don't understand. Even when I have money, I don't spend it all on food. I spend it all on things that I need, or maybe a book that I want. Maybe I'll give the kitties a cat treat or something. There's so many other things that you can buy besides food. And with their health deteriorating like it is with both of them, you can see it. Neither of them are looking good. And again, not because of their weight, but because of their health. They're not healthy ladies. And they're getting older. And you can't get away with things in your 40s or even in your 30s like you did in your teens or your 20s. And I have to admit, sometimes watching them is just hard because you see them going down a bad path, and it's kind of sad. And then you remember both these ladies are just really horrible people, and it still bothers you anyway. I mean, as much as I dislike Chantal and Amber, I do not like to see them in a health crisis, which is something that Are You Serious has talked about at length with Chantal. And she's not wrong. They look like they're both in a health crisis. They both look very unhealthy. They both have dark circles under their eyes. Sometimes their eyes are a little bit yellow, which is very distressing to look at as a viewer, because these ladies aren't healthy. And again, not because of their weight. They're just unhealthy people. And you would think that knowing that, with going through all of the medical things that both of them have gone through, and they have both gone through very serious health issues, wouldn't that be enough? But it's not. And that's what I don't understand. I've personally gone through some health issues, and because of that, I drastically changed the way that I ate. Now, right now, I'm more focused on just finding food that I can eat that will last a while, because I don't have a lot of money for food. But when I do have some money for food, I always make sure to get healthy options, which is why I have the quinoa, which is why for the past 5 days, I've had quinoa with chicken and vegetables. I love broccoli. I put peas in there for iron, and of course a little bit of the coconut aminos, and it's a healthy meal. And after I eat, I feel pretty good. And that's why I like to focus on eating healthy when I can, because I think it's really important. Now, both these girls could easily eat healthy foods. They have the money. Even Chantal, I know people knock her down, but she's getting money from somewhere. You know, she does have some views, so she's getting a little bit of money. So why is she in Thailand going to 7-Eleven? I know 7-Eleven is better, and et cetera, et cetera. We've heard that. And I'm sure it is. But why isn't she making better food choices for herself? She can afford it. So can Amber. Amber can afford to eat healthy. Eating healthy sometimes is very expensive. But both of them, I mean, if they're gonna piss away their cash, why not do it on good foods that are healthy for you, filled with vitamins, minerals, proteins that will make them feel better? I just don't understand. It just blows my mind. When you eat healthy, you feel better. And sometimes it doesn't take that long, maybe a week, and you feel noticeably improved. Why wouldn't they want to continue that? I know Amber's, I guess, afraid that no one will watch her channel. And Foodie Beauty has definitely noticed an incline, but it's not because of the food that she's eating. It's because her videos aren't that great. Although I will say, the Thailand ones weren't too bad. They weren't too bad. But Amber, her videos are just blah to begin with. If she was on an actual health journey and actually was eating healthy and actually was losing weight, I know for one, I would be very excited about that. I would want to tune in for the next video to see, oh, has she lost a little more weight? Oh, is she eating healthy today? What is she eating that's healthy? I would be into that. I would watch that. And yet she just farts along, being nasty to everybody, saying nasty things to everybody, treating people bad, and then playing the victim because she's overweight. And it just is tiresome. I mean, if there's any message I could get to these ladies is, look, you've got a platform. People will watch you regardless. If you're doing positive things, like for Chantal, she loves to stick it to her viewers, her haters. Well, if she were eating healthy and losing weight, oh, she'd make the haters so mad. More would watch just to see if she's still doing it, because she only does it for like a day or two, or she lies about it, okay? Very much like Amber. But the haters would be hating. She would be getting more views, and she'd be losing weight, and she could stick her tongue out at every one of them and say, nanny, 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 look at me. I'm becoming awesome. I'm becoming thin and healthy. Good for her. Why doesn't she do that? Amber, I think she's at the point where it's the same thing. If she were actually eating healthy and actually losing weight, people would be so happy for her. It's not even about the haters with Amber. It's the people who subscribed to her because they liked her, who are now haters because she lies so much. If she was actually doing the thing, people would be watching. Do these girls not see that? I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. I'm just going to go on eat my quinoa today and hope my packages come tomorrow pretty quick because I'm going to be hungry. Anyway, that's all I got to say.